Welcome to YouTube channel Mr. Hong TV. Today, I will show you how to answer the IELTS Speaking Part 2 easily with the topic. Describe a foreign culture that you like. You should say what culture it is, how you know about it, what differences there are between that culture and your own, and explain why you like that foreign culture. Here is my sample answer. Sample 1. Japanese culture. Let's listen carefully. One foreign culture that I really like is Japanese culture. I first became interested in it when I was a teenager and started watching Japanese anime and reading manga. Over time, I learned more about their traditions, food, and way of life, and I became fascinated by how unique and beautiful their culture is. One of the things that stand out in Japanese culture is their emphasis on respect and politeness. For example, people bow when greeting each other, which is quite different from my culture, where we usually shake hands or just say hello. Another fascinating aspect is their festivals, such as the Hanami Festival, where people gather to appreciate the cherry blossoms. In my culture, we don't have anything quite like this, as we mostly celebrate traditional holidays with family gatherings or religious ceremonies. The food in Japan is also something I admire. Their dishes like sushi, ramen, and tempura are very simple yet delicious, and they always focus on fresh and healthy ingredients. In contrast, my country's food tends to be spicier and richer in flavors. I like Japanese culture because it combines modernity and tradition so well. While they have advanced technology and busy cities, they still hold on to their traditional arts like tea ceremonies and calligraphy. This balance inspires me because it shows how a society can grow while respecting its roots. Visiting Japan one day is definitely on my bucket list, as I'd love to experience their culture firsthand and learn even more about their way of life. Sample 2. Italian culture. Let's listen carefully. A foreign culture that I admire a lot is Italian culture. I became familiar with it through movies and TV shows, especially ones that showcase their beautiful countryside, lively cities, and incredible food. Later, I did some research online and even met some Italian people, which gave me a better understanding of their way of life. One big difference between Italian culture and mine is their lifestyle. Italians are known for their La dolce vita, which means the sweet life. They prioritize enjoying every moment, whether it's a family meal, a walk through the streets, or an afternoon coffee. In my culture, people are often more focused on work and achieving goals, which can make life feel a bit rushed at times. Another aspect of Italian culture that I love is their passion for food. Meals are not just about eating, but also about spending quality time with family and friends. Their dishes, like pizza, pasta, and gelato, are famous worldwide, and they take great pride in using fresh, high-quality ingredients. In my culture, we also enjoy family meals, but the way Italians make it such a central part of their lives is very inspiring. What I find most appealing about Italian culture is their strong sense of community and appreciation for art. From Renaissance masterpieces to modern fashion, Italians are surrounded by beauty and creativity. It's a culture that encourages people to slow down, enjoy life, and connect with those around them, which I think is something everyone can learn from. Sample 3. Indian culture. Let's listen carefully. One foreign culture that I find truly fascinating is Indian culture. I first learned about it through Bollywood movies, which are full of colorful costumes, music, and dancing. Later, I started exploring more about their traditions, festivals, and philosophy, and I realized how rich and diverse their culture is. One major difference between Indian culture and my own is the importance of spirituality in their daily lives. Many Indians practice yoga and meditation, which are not very common in my culture. They also have a variety of religions, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, and Islam, which influence their customs and way of thinking. For example, the Diwali festival, known as the Festival of Lights, celebrates the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. This is quite different from the celebrations in my culture, which are usually tied to family or historical events. Another aspect of Indian culture that I admire is their traditional clothing, such as saris and kurtas. The bright colors and intricate designs are absolutely beautiful and reflect their love for art and craftsmanship. In my country, traditional clothing is simpler and usually worn only on special occasions, whereas in India, it's still part of everyday life for many people. What I love most about Indian culture is its warmth and hospitality. Indian people are known for being welcoming and generous, especially to guests. Their strong family bonds and respect for elders are values that I also hold dear. Additionally, their music and dance are incredibly energetic and joyful, making their culture feel so vibrant and alive. I hope to visit India someday to experience all of this in person. That's the end. Thank you.